Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. She wants to censor comments, or at least that is what she's putting on her sub account. This is Tokoyami Towa, who is a member of the 4th generation, along with Tsunamaki Watame, Kiryu Koko, Amare Kanata, and Himemori Luna. And she is, of course, of Hololive JP. And I say the sub account because this is something absolutely that people do, at least in there. The reason why they do sub accounts is these are thoughts that you do not want to put on their main account because, you know, it will ruin the flow or will ruin the experience of most fans, etc. This is where they get to be a bit of a relief valve. A relief valve, whichever one you want to call it. That's what they try to be here. So I would say take it seriously, but not super seriously. But let's take a look. He says, I watch clips featuring myself, but I'm thinking about consulting management, the management about clip channels that have comments left unmoderated. There are so many joyful comments, yet there are plenty of shocking ones too. And she continues on here, before we go into the comments. It says, I love watching clips because they're so entertaining, but when comments are left unchecked, it really bothers me. I've had some sad experiences too, so I really hope those who make clips take proper care of the comment section as well. And I can understand that. I can understand how painful it can be to see some horrible comments when it comes to, you know, what's going on there, what's going on with her, because, well, she has gotten bad comments before because of the drama that she's had in the past. And being such a big creator, she's going to be getting comments that she may not like. You see what people say down here? I think it's a good idea. Didn't leave many comments on clips before, but from now on, I'll make sure to have lots of positive comments. People who clip stuff just don't get it because they never clip themselves. Not everyone is like that, though. If you're really going to clip it, I hope they manage the comments too. Cleaning is necessary regardless of whether members see it or not. It's true that the ones who write rude things are at fault, but just saying that won't improve the environment. Just saying that won't improve the environment for the rest of our lives. The era where you can say anything on the net has long passed. No matter how delicious the food is, I won't go in a place that lets troublesome customers run wild. Trash goes in the trash can. It says, I must be tough to manage with tons of comments, but I hope you keep it. But if she's not talking about her own comments, she's not talking about like comments on her own clips or her own shorts or her own videos. She's talking about outside on the internet. A lot of people would call this internet policing. And while that is not good, I can definitely understand how different it would be in a place like Japan versus over here, where if you remember correctly, Japan does have a little bit different feel of what defamation is and a little bit different feel of what you can sue in you know, the civil courts. So there is a little bit of different feeling of what can be done when it comes to management and things like that. It is much easier for management in Japan to actually be able to affect the comment sections of places. But you guys let me know, is this internet policing? Or is this just her being concerned with, you know, the comments that she's been seeing, malicious comments, comments that hurt her feelings, comments that just don't leave her feeling very good. If it's just that, or if it's further than that, you guys let me know. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Nijisanji is a branch beneath the larger Nijisanji umbrella, which is under Any Color Inc. And right now we have some questions that were popping up on social media here. It says GASLIGHT and Denoth received no anniversary merch, which is here, which is interesting. Says, please mass email inquiring about GASLIGHT's anniversary merch because this is getting ridiculous. So yeah, people are wondering what the heck is going on. Please, Nijisanji, don't stop making anniversary merch. The past 4 years have been amazing. GASLIGHT deserves it as a founding group of EN branch. Also a little worried that the same thing happening with Obsidia might happen with Obsidia. We have to believe they'll announce it soon. So I don't think they would abruptly stop anniversary merch with no warning. It's not helpful that it seems to be able to pass merch, push merch announcements. So yeah, people are concerned of Nijisanji not doing anniversary merch, which would, of course, be worrying for anybody. No GASLIGHT merch, no Denoth merch. Girl, could you at least announce that there's going to be nothing, especially if you manage to produce merch for the branch? but not for the foundational group that hit the major milestone. Now, are you effing for real? Happy for you, Noctix fans, but you guys are always winning. But GASLIGHT did not. The anniversary just happened, and we got nothing but silence. That is weird. It seems like people are, again, being annoyed at the fact that you see all these people having that merch, and in this case, not getting the merch. Like, Noctix getting merch, and others not getting merch. It's kind of like, why them, but not me type of thing. But still, you see here, gonna need you guys to realize two ways of having gotten their anniversary merch, and regardless of circumstances, company's silence is unprofessional and honestly disrespectful. It is disrespectful to the fans and to the people who are putting in the work. And people, as you see here, are putting in their complaints as well. See down here, Nijian only caring about their biggest cash cows, more than 11. Wonder how many of them would have been gone by now if there wasn't a non-compete that prevents them from applying to different corpos for a while. I don't think the non-compete actually stopped many people, considering the amount who got manipulated into leaving and trying to do vshojo. Actually can imagine why Denok does not get any anniversary merch. Their numbers aren't really great. They should at least give anniversary merch to GASLIGHT. I know that their numbers aren't doing any great either, but like it or not, they're the trailblazer for Niji just like Myth to Hololive. Now imagine if Myth does not receive any. Boy, oh boy, the uproar would be insane. It is, look, I don't care what agency they're a part of. The fact is, these people put in work. They put in work every single day. Every single time that they stream. Every single time they create content. Every single bit of content they create is a work of love. And it is hard work that they're putting in to make sure that their fans are entertained. And anyone else who watches them is entertained. I feel for the talents individually. Yes, a lot of talents probably because of the criticisms and a lot of people who are Nijisanji fans. Criticisms that I've had in the past probably don't like me, but I am a realist, at least nowadays, and I understand that the people working for it don't make up what the company is when it comes to the nasty things that they've done in the past. They are separate from all of that, and I treat them as separate from all of that. It is sad that they are only giving it seemingly to the people who make money, and they are seemingly ignoring the people who don't. So that is sad to see, and I do hope that this does not become a normal figure. They aren't the only company like minimizing things for people who don't make them a lot of cash, because when it comes to publicly traded companies like that, they have to go for profits, just like Hololive did with Holostars. Hololive Productions did with Holostars, in that they are not producing as much for them. They're still giving them the basic support, but that they're not producing much outside of the regular stuff for them. That is just something that companies do in the end, but it's always sad to see, whether it be Hololive or Nijisanji in this case, it is always sad to see people working hard, but still, because of numbers, not getting the support that I feel they deserve. She has hit a huge health milestone as we go to the lovable Ironmouse, the female American VTuber from Puerto Rico, and she's a veteran of the industry, debuted in August 2017. She moved to vshojo later on as one of the founding members of vshojo, then left it, and she was the one who actually destroyed vshojo as it is because of the fact that they did some horrible things. Well, that's beside the fact here, but if you guys don't know, she does have primary immune deficiency, which means that her immune system is deficient in one way or another, and she does have a lot of struggles. She's gotten so much better recently. Besides this, so you can tell right now, the big step that she's been able to do, walk 35 minutes on a treadmill. For someone like her, that was bedridden for the several years, not even being able to get out of bed for several years, and being hard to just walk around the house. And, a lot of times she said she was streaming from bed. This is a huge new thing for for anybody. 35 minutes on a treadmill, we take it for advantage. We take it for granted. There you go. We take it for granted. When it comes to people who do not have any big issues, you take it for granted. But when you have issues like her, 35 minutes on a treadmill is like doing a marathon. Honestly, it can be like doing a marathon. So let's take a look at Dexerto here, who says, VTuber Ironmouse has shared a major health update about her chronic illness and have left her bedridden at times. I can now walk 35 minutes on a treadmill. Let's take a look at what they say here. They say fans of Ironmouse are celebrating online after popular VTuber shared major health update tied to your long-running battle with chronic illness. Ironmouse often speaks about living with common variable immunodeficiency, also known as CVID, a rare immune disorder which weakens the immune system and leaves patients vulnerable to recurring infections and/or other complications. Condition paired with the effects of her lungs. That affects her lungs, has left the VTuber bedridden for extended periods and forced her to spend years isolated at home while managing her health. The streamer posted on May 25th that she can now walk 35 minutes on a treadmill, with the post quickly going viral as thousands of fans and fellow creators flooded the replies with support. Fans call Ironmouse health update incredible. Treadmill milestone sparked emotional reaction from fans submitted with Ironmouse's health journey, with many pointing out how significant the achievements is giving her conditions. One reply read, "The fact that she can walk 35 minutes is amazing," while another fan, "Yay, Ironmouse is going places with those strong legs." Gaming company Razer also joined reactions, simply replying, "The GOAT," as you can see down here. Other VTubers and creators shared messages congratulating Ironmouse on the progress, with many saying they were proud to see her continuing to improve after years of publicly documenting her health struggles online. Despite her health struggles, Ironmouse has become one of the biggest VTubers in the world over the last few years. In 2024, she briefly became the most subscribed streamer in Twitch history after surpassing Kaisanat during a record-breaking subathon, which also raised money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. That is a foundation near and dear to her that's helped her out and is helping out other people with immune deficiency issues, with any kind of immune deficiency disorder. And we're going to go back to Ironmouse here and seeing some of the reactions ourselves. We're going for 1 hour. Connor, yeah, let's go. Congratulations, Mousy, Starlight Daryl. We love this. Buff Pup, Mari, 3D Modeler, inspiring. Yomi Quinley, we're proud of you. Let's go. So proud of you, Mousy. That's awesome, girly. And gonna cry. I'm so happy for you, Mousy. Let's go, Mousy. Massive W. So proud of you, Mousy. Okay, for anyone unaware, it's a great thing. Ironmouse lives with an illness that literally leaves her bedridden at all their life. Basically, can leave a person bedridden that way. The fact that she can walk for 35 minutes is amazing. Congratulations, Mouse. That is progress. Mousy getting shrunk. One step at a time. Razor with the one that said the GOAT there. Woo with Shia Vichiban also giving big congratulations. And it says, "You will surely accomplish your goal." Inspiring. Keep it up. This is something that, besides being an amazing thing, is also inspiring to myself and many others to reach goals that we thought were impossible. Ironmouse is a very inspiring person overall. She's done so many wonderful things for the community, has always tried to be positive. Yes, there are, always, whenever it comes to anybody who's in the public space, there are always going to be people who are going to see things negative, positive, etc. There are always slip-ups that will happen when it comes to anything. There are always moments, I don't even call them slip-ups, there are moments when you say things that will not be taken well by the community. But right now, we're going to celebrate that Ironmouse has gotten this humongous goal. And I hope that she's able to make it to an hour, or whatever her next goal is. I'm hoping that she's able to reach it. This popped into my trending, and I'd never expected. Let's just be honest with you. I never expected this. Well, I kind of did. The VTuber, y'all are degenerates. The VTuber community can be degenerates, and I'm along with you. But this is interesting. Cosplayers sell foot juice from their feet. Some cosplayers shared the most surreal moment of a convention in the United States by offering fresh foot juice straight from a cooler. During the unofficial nighttime gathering at the event, the young women dipped their feet in red liquid and charged up to $15 to attendees who lined up. The Otaku free market always finds a new way to cash in. And this is at FanimeCon. FanimeCon, I will let you know what it is. And here it is, where it is a 4-day basic anime convention. It was first held in 1994 at CSU Hayward. It typically offers AMV contests, Artist Alley contests, the main thing that people usually do. And here is the FanimeCon from one of the years where they were at. It's a big one at the San Jose McHenry Convention Center in San Jose, California, over the Memorial Day weekend. And that is why we're talking about it. It is, well, technically still Memorial Day in many places, and it was something that was done during one of the nights there. Let's continue to see what other things were done there. It says, me and the bro share the same reaction. Ew. Todos somos ese. We're all that person. And it says, for sure it happens in Los Angeles. Everything happens there always. Indeed, at FanimeCon, basically other people is like, other people were just like, what the heck is going on here? And it says, otaku, they're drooling creeps who buy up even used panties. Well, we won't even go that far, but some people probably do that kind of stuff. Way too creepy, absolute worst. It says, I'm not even lying when I tell you that that one Dokumi, a dude paid me €5 to spit in his drink at HK416. Didn't hesitate for a second. Easiest €5 I ever made. It is posted out of my timeline. Please, I can't take it. You have here, I know everyone here, including the cosplayer, probably smelled like S. Everyone's going to wake up 34 new viruses in their system from drinking this nasty stuff. So you're seeing positives and negatives. You're seeing people just laughing at it. Seeing they hear. So people, oh God, people are so based. Hey there, Mickey Feet Juice is real. This is Stevie Blender here. And it says, so based, hey there, that's me. I don't know what's worse, you willingly put her nasty feet inside the cooler, or that people actually pay to drink from the nasty cooler. $10 a swig, $15 a cup, $30 a drizzle, it used to be $30 spit. It got worse, it got way worse, oh God. And you can just continue seeing here, Looney Bin at the ParkCon event, cosplayers selling juice from their feet. The girls kept their feet in boxes for the drink, which anyone who wanted to drink, the most perverted ones, quenched their thirst straight from the cosplayers' feet. That is extreme. That is definitely extreme there. There you go. People directly from the feet. People actually lined up for this. Some cosplayers created one of the strangest moments at anime convention after selling fresh food juice straight from a cooler during the unofficial nighttime gathering as ParkCon. People were actually drinking from the feet. This was, again, it goes on. The poor guy is now famous for drinking from someone's feet. You got ones directly there. Oh dear lordy. Some people do it just for the fun bits. I don't know. I don't think I would ever do this. You'd have to pay me more than anything. You'd have to pay me to actually go and do this. I actually truly think you would have to pay me to do this. There's other people here. I got the foot juice, and it says here another one. I will find their ats. So they're so sweet. How good was it? I don't know. I didn't actually drink it, so sorry. Y'all look like you were enjoying yourselves. That's all they care about. That's the thing. They're adults, consenting adults. If you end up with, like, I don't know what you end up with, the cold, hantavirus, whatever it is, that's on you. It ain't on me. So you enjoy yourselves. But oh my, some crazy stuff going on. Yeah, I lost. Well, it is what it is. Second place is still good. Still podium finish. God damn it, dude. This fucking sucks. Maybe if I hit him? Yeah, if I hit him. Okay. I found a way. Look, I'm not an asshole. It's his fault for getting in the way. Look, you didn't see jack squat. I did the perfect race. Never hit a wall. Never hit any one of the other people. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a lie. Don't believe your eyes. Believe what the squirrel is telling you. Don't believe your eyes. Believe what the squirrel says. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.